Now yield 5 minutes to my friend, Mr. Addison McDowell from North Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The fiscal state of our nation doesn't just require a budget correction. It demands a course correction. Some of my friends across the aisle may not want to hear that. They'd rather keep marching down the path laid in the final days of the Biden presidency, blindfolded, ear-muffed, and in full denial. Republicans were sent here with a mandate to change course, to restore sanity, and to finally put America first. To fix the problem, we must come clean about the problem. We are now more than $36.2 trillion in debt. This year alone, we will spend over $1 trillion just on interest. That's more than we spend on our entire national defense, our veterans, and our border security. This is obviously unsustainable, and frankly, it is immoral. It is a betrayal of every working American, parent planning for their future, and every child counting on the adults in the room to act like it. This problem is decades in the making. Most recently, it's been something much worse, a deliberate misuse of taxpayer dollars to push ideological agendas, to grow government control, and to silence traditional American values. Under Biden, the government added $6.7 trillion in new deficits in just 3 years. And what do we have to show for it? Are homes more affordable? Are interest rates lower? Are families better off? We all know the answer to those questions, no matter how much mental gymnastics you want to play. And it is why we are course correcting and working to enact the President Donald Trump's agenda. Getting America back on track is not rocket science. It is common sense. Make the Trump tax cuts permanent, slash red tape, unleash American energy, secure our borders, and keep the American dream alive for generations to come. This is why we are here. It is the agenda of common sense. When it comes to eliminating waste, there's low-hanging fruit that we should all be able to agree on. Tax dollars that my constituents are sending to Washington should not go to things like radical environmental justice programs, woke NGOs, programs to promote DEI among bird watchers, the Green New Deal, trans surgeries for prisoners, a Sesame Street show in Iraq, and girl-centered climate action in Brazil. I don't even know what that means. It is time that we realign federal spending with American priorities and put American working families over bureaucrats. The fiscal state of our nation demands attention, and I thank the chairman of this committee for his leadership on these issues. Now, I don't have much time left, so as I ask my questions, let's please keep them to yes or no. Is Donald Trump the President of the United States? Mr. Linden?
Yes.
All right, well, now that we've established you can do that, at the current rate, do you believe we'll be able to sustain our debt for another 10 years without crowding out so many important programs that my constituents rely on?
Not sure I totally...
It's a yes or no. Yes or no. Can we continue to spend what we do and it be a sustainable thing for our country?
If you raise enough revenue to pay for it.
It's a yes or no question.
So yes.
Do you believe that the American middle class should face the largest tax hike in history to pay for woke government spending?
Good thing they're not.
So it's a yes or no.
No.
Thank you. In your opening statement, you blamed tax cuts for increasing the government's debt. Do you believe that irresponsible government spending bears any responsibility on the debt?
Yes.
And so it's your testimony today that if we let the Trump tax cuts expire for the mechanic or the teacher in my district who makes $50,000 a year, will their taxes go up?
It actually depends. For some of them,
it's a yes or no. It is not. It is a yes or no. When they go to file their taxes, are they going to have to pay more or less? Yes or no?
It actually does depend on their circumstances because the tax cuts that were passed in 2017. I'm sorry, you asked me a question. I'm going to answer it.
It is simple. If the Trump tax cuts expire,
yeah,
for someone making $50,000 a year, do their taxes go up or down?
It depends.
It does not.
It does.
It doesn't.
And actually, if you ask any of these folks, they will tell you there were people making $50,000 or less who did not get a tax cut under 2017 tax law. In fact, some of them paid
So
more.
let me just
I will tell you. I will tell you whose taxes will go down.
No, sir. If it sounds
I
to
will
me,
tell you who
it's-
taxes
listen,
go down.
It sounds to
Rich
me.
people's
No,
taxes
sir.
will go
It
down.
sounds to
That's
me
for sure.
like you wanna hurt job creators so much that the people you claim you want to defend
creators are
and help.
customers
No, sir.
and
Excuse
workers.
The
This is my
gentleman's
time.
Hey,
Excuse me.
order here. Look, we're going to give you ample time. I promise you. This isn't, we're not trying to muzzle anybody's responses to express themselves. The members on both sides control the time, okay?
Absolutely.
You're our guest here. Let these guys control
Absolutely
the time.
right.
Thank you.
Congressman.
It sounds to me like you want to tax job creators so much that they are forced into firing middle-class Americans you claim to want to help. And so they won't be paying taxes at all because they will be unemployed. Chairman, I yield back.